So far, this has been an awful year. A plague, terror, volcanoes and shootings. And it all began with a very nearly World War III. One thing leads to another, and we're on the brink of that war. Now imagine finding out that it was all based on a lie.
As you know, last Friday, U.S. forces were attacked by Kataib Hezbollah at a base near Kirkuk.
The US used the incident of the K1 base attack as an excuse to accuse Hezbollah and hold it responsible. This is a weak and false pretense, and it cannot be taken as a justification to target groups that are on the Iraqi borders and defending Iraq.
Iraqis have a list of inconsistencies with Trump's story. First, the geography. The initial attack, which America cited and blamed on the Iranian-backed Kataib Hezbollah, happened in this Sunni Muslim-populated area of Kirkuk province. Shia Muslims, such as Kataib Hezbollah or Iranians, they aren't welcome there. If you've never been to Iraq, let me spell it out. Taking a walk through the wrong neighborhood can get you killed. In fact, Kataib Hezbollah hasn't been seen in this area reportedly for years. Who has made a home in the area is ISIS. They launched 3 attacks here just days before.
We as Iraqi forces cannot even come to this area unless we have a large force because it is not secure. How could it be that someone who doesn't know the area could come here and find that firing position and launch an attack?
The villages near here are Turkmen and Arab. There is sympathy with Daesh there. Why do we resort to blaming Hezbollah or others?
American intelligence connected the dots real quick. They examined the truck that apparently launched the rockets at the U.S. base, connected it to Kataib Hezbollah, to Iran, cited intercepted communications, and then hid everything. Literally, they haven't shared a shred of information with their allies or Iraq.
The Department of Defense took offensive actions in defense of our personnel and interests in Iraq by launching F-15 Strike Eagles against 5 targets associated with Kataib Hezbollah, which is an Iranian-sponsored Shiite militia group. And I would note also that we will take additional actions as necessary to ensure that we act in our own self-defense and we deter further bad behavior from militia groups or from Iran.
We have requested the American side to share with us any information, any evidence, but they have not sent us any information.
The inconsistencies, they mount and mount. The truck that the U.S. says fired 31 rockets at them, well, Iraqis analyzed it and found it fired less than half of that. But that's minor compared to what comes next. The Iraqis warned the U.S. base that there was a growing risk of ISIS attacking them.
On November 6, Iraq's National Security Council sent a report to the Americans noting that since last October, ISIS terrorists have endeavoured to target K1 base in Kirkuk district by indirect fire, Katyusha rockets.
To sum up, here is how it went. The Americans were warned that ISIS, which controls territory around the U.S. base and hates America, was planning to attack and launch rockets at the base. The attack happens. So Trump blames and then bombs a pro-Iranian militia, citing intelligence either too secret or too shameful to show anyone. You decide.